Hey guys, today I'd like to take a look at a mask from a company that, as I mentioned in a previous video, I am very impressed with, and that is the Ghoulish Productions 2012 Fangs mask. Now this mask, as you can see, is quite impressive in the sculpt and the paint, and I'd like to take a closer look at that in just a minute, but I've done a previous video on another Ghoulish Productions mask, and the Ghoulish Productions was covered in many of David Lady's videos, Dr. Lady's videos, and quite deservedly so. They are an impressive company in Mexico that produces really high quality masks, and some of the best masks, in my opinion, available now on the market in mass-produced masks. And this one I purchased again in 2012 or 13, and it's no longer available from what I can see on the website. But as you can see, this sculpt is really great, and the paint job is fantastic. And this one is no longer available on the website. I searched for it. I can't find any mention of it at all, except that at the time of the making of this video, there is one on eBay available that is, for whatever reason, is foam filled. But it seems to be fairly tough to find. But when I saw this sculpt on the Ghoulish Productions website, I couldn't resist it. It's just very, very cool. And as I mentioned in one of my previous videos, Ghoulish Productions is located in Cuernavaca, Mexico. It's the largest city in the capital of Morelos, and they have really some great artists and production people working for the company. Now, John Fuller is known to have sculpted for them, as well as other people. I don't know who sculpted this mask. It looks sort of like a John Fuller sculpt, but I can't confirm that. But as you can see, it is really well sculpted. The bone structure is really believable. It has a great neck and bib area on this mask, and as you can see, those teeth are just fantastic, and that's where the name of the mask, Fangs, comes from. It really looks like some sort of mutant alien zombie type of character, and the gloss on the eyes and the gloss on the teeth is really great. As most Ghoulish Productions masks, the higher end masks are, they're cut really subtly. So they are cut above the eyes, and the nostrils are cut, but as you can see, it displays really well. You almost cannot see how this mask is cut. It looks almost like a display mask that's not cut and is just for display. And if you can see, I hope it comes through on this video, but the paint job on the eyes and the mouth is just fantastic, and the gloss is great. The eyes, and I'm sure it doesn't show up on the video, but it's painted really precisely with tiny little blood vessels in there, and they look unbelievably great in person, as does the whole paint job. So if you can see this paint job, this skin texture, the airbrushing on this is just unbelievably great. It looks really fantastic. A lot of time was taken on this mask in production, and it shows. I would recommend finding some Ghoulish Productions masks if you can, and picking up the higher end mask, because the sculpture on this mask and many of their masks are just great, and displays really well. And as you can see, it's part of the Grupo Rev, and the name of this mask is Fangs, if you can find one. I would definitely recommend picking one up if you can find one. And I will put a link to a video, as I did in my previous review of one of Ghoulish Productions masks, to a video on YouTube sort of describing the company, and it's sort of a showcase for the company. But they are really producing some great masks, and they do make, as I mentioned in a previous video, some consumer level masks for Halloween stores. But I wouldn't judge the company by those masks. They really make some high-end masks, and if you can pick up some more complex designs from the website, I don't think you'll be disappointed. I'm going to spin this mask all the way around so you can see this sculpt and the paint job. And again, I hope it does come through on the video, because it's fantastic. I mean, that sculpture is really anatomically perfect. You can see the bone structure, the cheekbone, the jawbone, the ear is perfect, the neck muscles. Everything about this is really well done and accurate. And you really can't go wrong with Ghoulish Productions masks, in my opinion. The sculpt and the paint are great. The price is right, and they're just fantastic. And so, again, that is the Ghoulish Productions Fangs mask from 2012. As always, thank you for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.